Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Super Anime Bros podcast. As always, I'm your host, Rosario, joined by my brother, Angelo. And today we're going to talk about our trip to Japan, part 7.
Is that, you think?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
You know,
This has gone on quite a while.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah,
a little longer than I think we thought.
And I think last episode was like the peak of it. You know, we had a one episode or a one day
episode, yeah.
I don't think we're going to have any more of those. It was a very, very busy day. You know, this first day we're going to talk about is pretty busy.
Yeah, I mean, looking through your notes, much more so than I remember it being. We were just packing it in, man. It really was great.
Yeah. I mean, we got a lot done. I mean, with the original plan for like this day, we had less plan than we ended up doing. You know, we had it planned to be on like our side trip for pretty much the whole day, or at least half the day.
Yeah.
And we ended up doing stuff that we wanted to do later, which freed us
up side trip.
More time to just kind of roam around.
Crazy side trip.
I think was really cool.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree. I think over planning can be a problem. Not that we did that at any point, but I think that a day like this shows, you know, that being flexible can lead to accomplishing some things like we were going to down the line, but then also like just some unexpected things. And I think that was really cool, man.
Yeah, I agree.
I just like the further out we get from this trip, I just like I'm just sad thinking back to it, man. I really am. I miss it so much. And there's just specific moments, specific feelings that are just gone.
Specific tastes for me.
Well, true. It's just like, it was so special. And it's like, maybe we're getting to a point where like, I remember it, but it's not like the vivid memory anymore. It's just specific things about it. And like what I'm in my head I'm citing now is something we'll talk about in a few episodes. It was one of the last days, like Mike and I took a side trip.
Yeah.
And there's just like I remember the weather so vividly. And it's just like, I don't know, it's tough.
Yeah, you know, I definitely, when I heard like the term on like social media of like Japan depression, I'm like, all right, guys, like chill. It's like, you know, everybody goes on vacation.
Nah.
But like, yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's different. I mean, I guess it would affect somebody differently, like who travels a lot, but.
Yeah, exactly. I just like, there was so much hype and build up for us for so long, and then it happened and it was so great. And now we're, you know, 6 months out.
Almost. April
right?
is 6 months.
Yeah. Like we're 5-ish months removed, which is crazy.
Yeah, it was a wild time.
5 months?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that's tough to swallow, dude.
I mean, yeah, it was a very long process of planning and all. We had
it was,
and I'm very happy.
We got to get it back on the books, man.
I'm very happy with our plan for the last time. I think maybe we could plan more free time.
Yeah,
but we ended up doing that on the trip by just going through when we had. You know,
things that just
we
didn't
overpack.
We
didn't overpack any of the days, really. We had some really busy days, but they weren't like so busy that we didn't get to, you know, stop and smell the roses. There were a couple times where I'm like, dude, we gotta like eat, but
yeah. It's just wild, man.
But not too many.
It's crazy. But yeah, speaking of crazy, this day, first day we're gonna talk about here.
Yes.
It was on the Osaka leg of the trip, but this started with a side quest.
Yes.
And it was one of the craziest experiences of my life.
Yeah,
I know it was something that you really were looking forward to.
I was, and I knew it was very much out of your comfort zone, but I wasn't going to not do this.
Of course. Yeah.
You know, I hinted to it last episode. With everybody's favorite brand of water. We went to Nara Deer Park.
Wow, that was good.
It was.
I'm sure that joke really hit for the listeners at home.
Well, most of the listeners know what Deer Park is. Good water company. I don't know. I just thought about it the whole time. Like whenever I hear Deer Park.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because it's not like something we have here.
Or deer parks? No.
No, we just have the water.
True. I think even just calling it a deer park doesn't put into perspective how nuts it was, man. Like, shout out to those who watch on YouTube. I'm gonna put a picture up to the camera.
It's not focusing.
You can kind of see it.
Dude, stop. It looks like crap. Before we went to the deer park, I don't know if you had anything, but I had a nice little breakfast. I had a steamed pork bun from 7-Eleven that was very, very good. And I think that was like the first like pork bun I had. I had like a curry bun before, but like every convenience store had pork buns, so it was nice to try one. It lived up to the hype.
I feel like I might have just had a Red Bull or a Monster or whatever energy drink they had.
Breakfast of champions.
Yeah, because this is blending in my head with. We went to a different convenience store a different day. No, wait, this is the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, I think I might have just had a Monster, but I definitely remember standing outside.
We might have had ice cream too.
Was there an ice cream vending machine?
There might have been.
There was definitely a little alcove with vending machines, if this is what I'm thinking of.
Did we
also walk down a little side street on the way after the park? Like next to the train station?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think there was there like a shopping street? Yeah, we definitely did that. But yeah, so you went to Nara Deer Park, and as you approach the park, there's like the couple blocks before you get there, there's already dozens of deer just roaming around in the grass on the sidewalk.
Yeah, dude, just amongst the people.
Stopping at the crosswalks and
waiting
to
walk when the light goes, and just interacting with people. Some of them were kind of aggressive, which was a little scary, but it just it was nuts. I've never had that experience with animals, especially wild animals, dude.
Yeah, they were very very comfortable with people.
They're so used to it, I'm sure.
I guess. Yeah, it must be.
Well, we had even heard, and we didn't travel too far out of the main spot.
Yeah.
But I remember you saying about the ones that are further out are more docile.
Yes. Yeah, we did. The park is huge. We very we were on the very tip of the iceberg.
It didn't seem like the deer kept going though. They were very spread out,
they
even across.
Did, but they were just less prevalent.
That one spot was so.
Well, that's where the entrance is, and that's where they sell little rice crackers.
Yeah.
That you feed the deer. It was 500 yen, so it was $3.50 for a big stack of them.
Yeah.
And you just, you feed them. They're some of them are aggressive.
Yeah.
Especially the males because they're bigger.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you just hold it out and they'll just eat it. The deer they're so used to people bowing at them, so if you bow before you feed them, they'll bow back, and then
that was wild to see.
It was crazy. I've never seen such a polite deer, and then they'll just jump on you after they bow.
By your shirt.
I don't think they understand the whole politeness of the bow. I think it's just I gotta do this to eat
the food. Yeah. Some of them were pretty cute.
Oh, I think they're pretty cute. For sure.
Yeah, I got a nice picture with one.
They were they put out some kind of article the government did saying there's been a slight increase of tick-borne illnesses.
Mm-hmm.
So I was pretty careful about touching the deer.
Yeah, dude, Lyme disease is no joking matter.
Yeah, so I could have. I wish I had pet them a little bit and then just wash my hands after, but I didn't do too much petting of the deer.
Yeah, I mean they're kind of dirty.
Yeah, I mean they just hang out in the woods.
There was just one cute one that you and Mike were feeding that it didn't just keep coming back for more. It would grab a cracker from you and then back away and eat. I think it was a baby.
Yeah, it was very small.
It
looked like
cute.
it was pretty shy. Yeah, going back and looking at the pictures and the video of me feeding the deer that you took, it is very apparent that I am not in control of the situation.
No.
Most of the time with animals, you gotta establish yourself as the alpha. I just didn't know what to do. I'm Ugh.
I mean, I remember one instance where you just had to throw the crackers away.
So, oh man, I talked about it before about how my one piece shirt that I bought in
What, the one with all the compliments?
Yeah, the one got all the compliments at Universal.
Yeah.
And apparently people are not the only things that like that shirt because
True.
I got bit. A couple of deer. One of the deers chopped my shirt. He just took a bite of it. It didn't rip it or anything. When I was walking away, he just grabbed it and pulled. He's like, "No."
Yeah, give me more crackers.
And I'm like, dude, I don't have any more crackers left. And then later, after we had crossed like to the part where it was less busy with deer, another one got me in the same spot because there was like
residue
crumbles.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was really neat. I definitely want to do it again.
Yeah, I think I'm good on it again. I mean, maybe.
I don't know. I think they're really cool.
It is wild, man. It's nuts.
You know, as a pet owner now, I feel like I'm at least more comfortable being around animals more often than not.
I guess, man. I mean,
it's a little different than having a little rat, but
yeah, rats and deer.
Listen, I've never been bitten by a deer.
That's fair. I mean, your shirt was.
Yeah, but not me.
It's pretty close.
But it's cute. You just
Yeah, I mean, it was
bite on the same end of the crack.
It was a one of one experience. It really is like a once in a lifetime kind of thing. That was.
But it's just crazy too. Like, I was like had to like hide the food because once they see it, they
they're on you,
or they smell it. Like they're they just
there's
that's the one that
the video of, wow, that's crazy. The shirt biter is on the video.
Yeah. See, they just keep following me.
Yeah.
And then another one.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like in this video, there's like 3 on me, and I wasn't even in the most crowded area. I was like trying to stay away from males when I would pull out the crackers just so I didn't get like tackled.
Well, there's one male there.
Yeah, well, yeah. But and there's a 4th one walking behind me. They're just
like, all right, I'm out.
They're vultures. I'm like, see you guys, and then
nope.
I did pet the one
watch out
a
for
little
ticks.
bit. Well, I didn't get any tick-borne illnesses.
That's good.
I forgot
That's
that.
crazy,
I guess I did pet the one. Yeah, but it's just, it really was like you said, a one-of-one experience. You can't really get that anywhere else. It was like we did like the cat cafes, and I definitely sensed you were like a little uncomfortable at first.
Yeah, I definitely.
But this is like that, but without like restraints.
Well, yeah, and they're deer.
They're just wild.
Yeah, like, dude, the cats, like, I was chilling at the end.
Well,
they just you wait for them to come to you. The deer just, oh my god.
It's like a petting zoo, but you're the animal.
Kinda. That's just where
it's like
step
just
onto
like
their turf.
It's like you're going into a petting zoo, but there's no, like, you're just in the middle of it.
It's not a zoo.
Well, yeah, but instead of a zoo, it's wild animals.
It is like
it's like
you're
park.
in a deer park. Yeah. There's nothing else, man.
The deer roam free. Where the deer rule the night.
Yeah, the deer rule the night
and the day, funny. And they
sure.
The one scared the crap out of us though. That like charged during a crosswalk. I think somebody spooked it or something.
Probably.
And it like ran and like
hard. Yeah.
I'm like that. Like if that ran into you, that'll hurt.
Oh, for sure.
That could cause some damage.
That'll take someone down, yeah.
Like, you gotta be,
Yeah.
Don't be stupid. Don't be rude to the animals. I think most of the time when people have incidents, it's because they're being, like, a-holes.
Possibly, but they're also, like, that was just aggressive.
But I'm saying, like, I was watching other people, like, toying with them. Like, when you're, like, playing with the food and doing that and waving it around, and they might just, like, square up a little bit.
Give me the food.
They might just bite.
They might.
But I was very respectful to the deer.
Of course you were. Yeah.
They were relatively respectful to me.
Somewhat.
But I definitely would like to go back at some point in my life, so I can go back as the alpha and be like, "Listen, deer,
I'll show you who's boss."
Yeah, I'll give you the rice crackers, but you gotta chill. No biting my clothes.
I don't know that they would listen to that.
But I'm glad that they liked my one piece shirt.
They did. They really did. It was a good shirt.
But yeah, so we, you did mention this. We found a little shopping street. I don't think we got anything to eat.
No, I think we were looking for something to eat. It was crowded.
Oh, I think I got like a little keychain or something in there from like a gachapon machine or something.
Gotcha. Yeah, I looked at like a card store. I think nothing too crazy. Just a classic shopping street though, which were always fun.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, so that was Nara.
Maybe we got ice cream after.
After what? Well, we got some at the next attraction.
For sure.
So maybe we didn't. Did we do it? Was it a double ice cream day?
I feel like it was maybe a vending machine ice cream.
Yeah.
Maybe it was before. I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't explore all of Nara. I think they have like a cool shopping mall, and they have like a famous mochi spot where they have like the shows where the guys like have the mochi in the bowl and they just punch it.
Beat the heck
it's pretty cool, but I don't really regret skipping that because we got some other really cool stuff done.
Nor do I. Yeah, so after that we went back to Osaka. We went to Osaka Castle.
Yeah, we went right away.
Which was really, really cool.
Yeah, we had planned that for I think the next day on this trip, so it was cool that
that
we ended up even having the time. To do
I mean,
it.
we were able to get tickets easily online, and I mean, once again, dude, just looking at these palaces, these castles, like it was just so cool. The moat around it. This one had like some spots that were dried up, and it was like
there was
mossy.
Like mossy.
That was super cool. And then, dude, the castle itself, like. I would try to show a picture, but it's probably not going to work again. So do yourself a favor and look up Osaka Castle. It is such a cool building. It really is. There's honestly probably quite a few castles that look like this in Japan. It's just that's the architecture, I guess, from whatever period this was. And it was fantastic.
Yeah, so in the castle, they had converted it to like a Osaka Castle Museum.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was cheap. It was like $5 or something.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, maybe $8.
I do remember another thing I want to mention. There was a really cool, friendly guy handing out like the pamphlets.
Yes, on the way in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Because he's like, "Oh, do you want like a childhood or like a little kid one? Is anybody living in Japan?" I'm like, "I don't think I could read some characters, but I'm not gonna know what they say." And he's like, "You know what?" And then he's like, keeps naming like different anime like references and saying that doesn't count as Japanese or something.
Yeah,
it was very funny.
He
was a very cool guy.
Yeah, I remember that too.
I would,
funny.
Yeah, he would have been cool to hang out with, party with, or something.
Yeah. So I mean, as someone who looks back at the pictures to tell the story, you weren't really allowed pictures in most of the floor. So I have pictures of this cool tiger, but then I have a picture of Mike with. I think the most genuine, and Mike, you can agree or disagree, most genuine smile I've ever seen on the kid's face.
Yeah, they had like a thing you could pay a couple bucks and you could get like a cool, not like samurai outfit, like you had like they put like a vest thing on you and you
wear like a helmet,
a
sword,
and you got to pick any helmet you want, and Mike picked the biggest helmet.
It's like wild. Yeah.
It looks almost like
it's like a peacock.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like it just has like the helmet and then it covers the back, but then it just has these like huge things, and they gotta be like the feathers are like. Like 2 foot.
Yeah,
2 feet
Mike,
long.
you can like let us know. I don't know how heavy that thing was on your head, but like it
was pretty funny.
It's good to see my buddy that happy, man. Like we've had some good times in our lives.
Actually, the two biggest.
That's such a genuine smile.
The two biggest smiles on the trip were revolving around hats.
True.
Like I think my best smile of all time was the pot of greed when I had
hat,
that hat. Like. You should.
Great.
Where was your hat, dude?
I don't know.
Next time
I have to wonder what my top smile was of the trip. Not documented, I'm sure, because I was taking all the good pictures. So, I mean, you go through the castle. It's really cool. It tells the story of like the family lineage that like lived in the castle, and it just talks a lot about like wars and stuff, and it's all really wild to read through. Like a lot of ancient scrolls, which was cool. Some armor, really which was awesome. It's wild. It really was. And like it would tell the story of like pretty long lineage that had lived through the castle and like the wars they fought, and I guess the eventual war that they like lost the castle. And just floors and floors of that, which was pretty wild. And you get to the top, and it's like kind of an observation tower. I mean, it's not the tallest one we had done.
No, but it was
pretty cool. It was really, really cool.
Was that I think that was the only like observation tower we did in Osaka.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Because we didn't end up doing the other one.
No, but it was certainly cool. Oh wait, did we eat before or after we went in?
We can just talk about it after. Okay. I don't think it makes that much of a difference.
No, but it was just cool to see the city. Definitely a different cityscape than Tokyo, but still pretty darn massive. And it was cool because there was a lot of greenery like around the castle. So in looking back at like a lot of these pictures, it's like green for a while, and then it's the city, which is a fun dichotomy. And like I took this one picture that I thought was so cool. It was a building, and like the reflection of the building looked kind of like what was behind the building.
Yeah, if you squint.
Okay, well that's fine if you have to squint. So it was almost like the building was completely see-through, which I thought was cool.
It looks pretty cool.
I agree.
We'll
Thank
have
you.
to put that one on the Instagram.
I thought I cooked.
But yeah, so we before Osaka Castle, they had like, well, I guess before and after they had this set up, but they had like different food stalls set up right near the castle and like tents and stuff with places to sit. They had like those folding soccer chairs, which was kind of cool. I'm like, oh, a little taste of home.
Yeah.
But before we went in the castle, we got some chicken.
Yeah, it was like an 8-piece or something.
It was big. I don't think we. It doesn't seem like us to not take a picture of chicken.
Mike might have taken a picture. He told me he took a lot of pictures of food, which I got to go back through our.
But I didn't take a picture of the chicken. I remember it being good. I don't think it was the very best one, but it was big. I remember it being a lot of food. And then after we got some ice cream.
Yes, which I took a picture of. It looks like kind of like.
It looked almost like Dairy
soft
Queen.
servy.
Yeah.
It does look like Dairy Queen, which
I remember it
being
fantastic.
fantastic.
And it was probably relatively affordable, knowing Japan.
Most things were.
Oh yes, you also have
on our way out. Yeah, I got a picture of a couple pictures of stray cats, which were cool little dudes, and then I got a picture of a huge staircase, which I thought was awesome.
Did we go down that staircase?
Yeah, we did.
Oh man, that looks like a nightmare.
We went down it. It's a staircase.
Yeah, I mean it's still.
And then on the walk like past the castle, I got what I think is one of probably my top 2 favorite pictures I took. It's just like the castle up mounted like up high, a cool water fountain, and then a walkway, and then
and a Starbucks.
Yeah, and then there's just kind of a Starbucks, which is pretty lame.
I don't know. It doesn't like it fits the scenery.
I wish I could take it out, but it's a really cool spot. Like that's just an awesome look back. And then we went back to Osaka. Well, we guess we're already in Osaka, huh?
Yeah, we went back a little closer to Dotonbori. We went to a town called Amerikamura. Had we always planned to go here? I think so.
Yeah, we didn't really have a timer, when.
Yeah, I think it was just whenever we can get there. Actually, this was ended up being one of my favorite places in Osaka.
Interesting. I thought this was cool.
Underrated. I did write that I wish I had hung out more there. This is Amerikamura is like kind of where the younger crowd hangs out. Dotonbori was very crowded too, but if you want like another like kind of busy place, Amerikamura is it. You know?
Yeah, I hear you there.
What did we do there? We went to a shopping
so there's a Statue
mall.
of Liberty.
No, I didn't take pictures of
I
that.
took pictures of that because that was, it's America town. But then, I think we spent a lot of time in that one building, like mall type thing.
Yeah, that's why they had that one like sports store where everything was super expensive. But they had really cool like different jerseys and stuff.
Yeah, that was all super expensive.
It was very expensive.
I guess it's all probably just imports.
And then what else? Me and Mike, I don't think you were with us. You might have been. We went to like a used clothing store.
I think I caught up with him later after you had left.
Yeah, maybe so.
Because there was just some other stuff I was checking out. Nothing too crazy.
It was pretty crazy.
There was a big gotcha store on the bottom.
But like used clothing scene there, and I don't think I mentioned it before when we were like at like a hard off or something that had clothes. But like it is not like that cheap. Thrifting in like the US has become pretty popular, and it's like relatively cheap.
Yeah.
They did have some like cool stuff. At the one we went to, they had like a lot of like military uniforms. I never really saw anybody wearing them besides like nobody was wearing them, but it was kind of cool to see. It was really cool to see they had like different rock and roll shirts.
Yeah.
Because I have a pretty, I guess, I don't know if I'd call it collection, it's just shirts.
Collection.
But I have a lot of different like band T-shirts. It used to be like my thing before I started wearing like anime clothes.
Yeah.
But it was like crazy to see like I saw like an old Metallica T-shirt. And I'm like, oh yeah, I have one just like this, and it's like $60 pre-owned.
Incredible.
And I'm like, I wonder if I guess they give you money for the stuff that you give them. Like, should I bring like a bunch of old shirts? Should I just go like buy stuff from like U.S. thrift shops and stuff, or like yard sales and bring it there? Do a little entrepreneurship.
Is that worth the money?
I mean, listen, dude. If it's like $50 a T-shirt, they give you like 20, then probably.
I mean, I guess.
I don't know, and that way you could spread some culture here, some rock and roll culture.
That I can get behind.
Something I'm a big fan of. But I don't know. I just thought it was interesting to see. They had like the one clothing store had like a big Carhartt section. So people
I
like
must have
Carhartt
missed
there.
that. Yeah.
You weren't at that one. That was earlier in the trip.
I had a Carhartt fanny pack.
Yeah, dude, you would have fit right in with this Carhartt section.
True.
But yeah, my favorite place I went to in that shopping mall. We did an arcade there too.
Yeah, I think that was in the ground floor. Yeah.
Because that must have been. I think that might have been the day that the
skeletons came to life.
Yes. No, it might have been the day that they had that Quince collab at round one. Because we went to more than one round one with Quince stuff. They had a collaboration and stuff in the cranes, and then I got like a Quince food item we'll talk about in the next day.
Well, the food item was at
round one?
No.
Which one was it then?
It's the blue one. Oh, what's it called?
Oh, okay. Well, then that's the one that they had here. Because that's where I saw like they had cutouts and stuff.
Gotcha.
I don't remember.
What is that one called?
Is that Daiso? Is that
No, it's not.
All right, I don't know. But regardless,
Right,
we went to an arcade.
Find a picture.
But they had this really cool pinball arcade, which I had not seen a single pinball machine. Like they didn't have anything at any of the arcades. And I love pinball. I love like different retro machines and stuff. They had. It's probably the best. It's definitely the best selection of pinball I've ever seen. They had old machines, new ones. They had tons of Star Wars ones. I have a picture here of like 4 or 5 Star Wars machines in a row.
It was pretty sweet.
With like a full-size Stormtrooper
Yeah.
statue. They had like a new one that like in between rounds you like had to play it.
Geigo.
You had to play like a game on a screen on the pinball machine, flying like a TIE fighter with the buttons. It was crazy. And then they had like a really cool machine from episode 1, Phantom Menace episode 1, Not a New Hope.
Yes, sir.
That looked like it was like straight out of, when did that come out?
Compton?
Like 01.
Yeah.
Like it was cool. It was pretty retro looking. They had more. They had like a Mandalorian one. So they had like newer stuff too.
Yeah, they had a good mix, I think.
And they had a crazy selection of music ones. The only problem was it was like kind of loud. So if somebody's playing one near you, it might drown it out.
Yeah.
Because like all the different band pinball ones, you can usually like pick what song of theirs you want to hear while you play. It was cool. On the Google, they had like a picture of a Metallica one that they just didn't have. So I was looking for this Metallica pinball.
That's tragic.
I've played it before, but they didn't have it there. They had like crazy selection though. They had like Iron Maiden, Elton John, the Beatles, Led Zeppelin.
Wow, the Beatles. That's a crazy.
Well,
pool.
it's cool.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, all right, you want a crazy pool, dude? They had a Primus.
Oh, I thought you were
machine.
going to say Rush. Did you say Rush already?
No, Rush was where you found me.
Yeah.
They had a Primus machine, which Primus is like very not popular. They're like, their music like sucks, but like it's good.
Damn, I hope there's no Primus.
No. Every Primus fan will say they suck.
Like System of a Down?
Yes, very much like System of a Down.
Shout out
like
Mike.
it's their music. I love their music. It's just like bad. Primus, they did the South Park theme song.
Yeah, well, it's not a good song.
Well, yeah, imagine that, but like a song. Like that's like their kind of sound. But I'm just saying that's what you would know them from. But that's the only thing. Why would a Japanese person know who Primus is? I just think it's cool.
Yeah, it's just cool.
But yeah, so you guys were looking for me.
Yes,
for a while.
dude. I'm like, you're
I'm in the pinball store.
I could not find you in the pinball.
They had the Who pinball wizard.
Oh, that's electric.
Pinball machine. That was pretty cool.
That's great.
I think I played that one.
That's great.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm in the pinball store, and I was kind of in the back, and you guys were looking for me for a couple minutes.
Yeah, I did like a whole circle. Like, he's not in here.
And then I'm playing a Rush pinball machine. You're like, dude, I did not expect you out of every machine to see you playing Rush pinball. I'm like, I like Rush.
I mean, I get it.
I played it a lot. I was in there for a while, man. It was cool. And it was
pinball. This is not my thing.
Oh, it's so much fun. If you were good at it, maybe.
Thanks.
I'm not that good. It's just fun.
If you were good at it, maybe.
Listen, dude, that one baseball pinball machine we played at the beach before, I broke the machine because how good I did.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
I do,
It reset because the score only went up to 99.
I had too good.
A generational run at that.
You were too good.
They had to take it away.
They did, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I have a picture. What is this? It's like it's like a sunglass store,
yeah.
but it looks like a doo-wop-y type store with like the checkered floor, like the
I don't
red,
remember
the
that.
shiny. Yeah, I don't know. This was in America.
I can remember
more.
the walk back then.
Yeah, it was walkable because it looks like we were back.
It was 10-15 minute walk max. But they had like trees all lit up, which was really cool along the walk back. What is this like? Louis
Yeah,
Vuitton.
I thought America More was a pretty cool
Louis
little town.
Vuitton store there. Holy heck! Damn, Japan was so cool. So cool. And then this is where on the way back I got my picture of the glyco guy, which is weird because it has these like black spots in the picture.
Not on mine.
Which is like, what happened?
I think that was just your camera or
Just
something.
like glitched
I
out.
have a nice picture of it with
Mike's head in the back.
Yeah, his ears kind of blocking it a little bit.
Let me see that cut. Let me see how good his cut was. Or how
Hey, what
bad.
are you doing here? It's fine. It's a nice
It's
cut.
alright. Back of his head.
Yeah, then it was a fun night. Yeah, so it looks like there's like a little gap in our photos. I think we went back to the room and rested for a little
sure
bit.
we did.
From 6:30 to
Yeah,
9:30.
to 9:40. Yeah.
I must have got a shower or something because I remember wanting a shower before we went to Osaka because the deer.
Yeah. Yeah, but we got takoyaki after this. I got like a cool picture of it getting made.
You know,
this was Mike's favorite, right?
Yes, every night. You know, the first couple of nights I went with Mike and had takoyaki, but he was very loyal to Osaka's, like their main dish.
Yeah, Mike was the takoyaki
their main treat.
king,
So he found this one, and he's like, "You guys got to try. I think this is the best one yet."
Yeah.
And it was my favorite.
It was good.
It was cool. Like
it was good.
It was very
different.
It was there was a line to do it. We didn't wait that long.
No.
It was one of those situations where you order with a vending machine and then it gives you a ticket, which makes it super easy to order.
Thanks.
And then I took a nice little video of them making it, which is really cool to watch back. And then we split the one. I think we weren't that hungry.
I only had like one or two.
Yeah, I had probably 4. I had that and a strong 0.
Naturally.
And that was a good time. Yeah, so we sat out there. I had my drink chilling like right by the waterfront. And then, this was it, dude. This was our
as much dread it, run from it. It arrives
we
all
were
the same.
barely out, dude. We were literally like, I have a picture of us in the hotel at midnight and then a picture of us at the water at 10. We were only at the bar scene for like 2 hours. Less than that. Yeah. Because the walks and all.
True.
But yeah, Mike looked online because we had been debating going out. You're not in
it's just hard to know where to go.
You're not in your going out phase with like going out drinking.
I'm definitely not in my going out phase. I spent last week at the bowling alley and it was the best time of my life.
Yeah, let's go with that. That's just fun.
Yeah, going out to the bowling alley.
Yeah, but you were doing something and drinking. That's the best kind of
awesome.
Drinking night when you're doing something else.
To the bar.
Yes, and the bar we went to was not just standing there.
True, but it was a bar. No, it ended up being a really good time.
Yeah, it was cool. It's just something that we had debated doing. Japan's got, especially like Dotonbori's got quite the nightlife scene. You know, some of it's a decent bit of it you don't want to get involved with, but just going out to drink is a good time. So we went. Mike found this video game bar, and they didn't have like a lot of just bars.
No,
there's like a lot of them are like really tiny little ones where they have like a couple seats.
Yeah,
and they had like a lot of themed experiences.
Yeah,
but like they didn't have what I would picture as like just a normal American bar. They didn't have that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think they had a chain of like was it Irish or British pubs? I don't remember.
Probably Irish.
I think it was probably Irish.
Yeah.
That we didn't end up going to, but like this was our bar experience. We went to, bless you. We went to a video game bar, and it was, I don't know, man. It was smaller than like.
Yeah, it was really tight.
It was
really tight.
Very small. It's like the size of like somebody's bedroom.
Yeah, but like
there's like a little room off to the side that was like about as big as a walk-in closet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was long, but it was so narrow. You could probably, how many people was in there? Like 15?
More than that,
20?
I think. Yeah,
it was crowded, just like a normal bar.
Yeah, it was packed in there.
It was cool. So it was a video game themed bar. It wasn't like, I've been to a couple like around here that have like arcade cabinets and stuff, and I've been to one that has like pinball. Me, big pinball guy. But this one was all just consoles. They had tons of stuff. They had like a NES, SNES. I guess they were probably Famicoms.
Probably. No, I don't.
Was it an NES
I don't
or a
think,
Famicom?
like, when we played the GameCube, I don't remember it being in Japanese. I'm pretty sure it was in English.
I don't remember. I think they had both for the SNES. I think they had that and a Super
They
Famicom.
probably did, yeah. You were buzzing, so you
Well, I
probably
didn't
don't
get on the SNES. I was like, I really wanted to because I'm really good at Super Mario Bros. I'm like, I was gonna stand there and I was gonna beat the game. Not obviously, like the full way, but I was gonna do the 16 exit win for that, and I didn't get to. I got to play the NES and played the first Mario, and I'm not that good at that, and I died, and then.
And I died.
But we made some friends there, which was pretty cool.
It was really cool, yeah. So it was like all foreigners in the bar, which was nice to like meet some people that spoke English.
Yeah, like the bartenders were not Japanese either. I don't think there was a single Japanese person in
Probably
there.
not.
But that's it's a nice break every once in a while to talk to some people in your native tongue.
For sure, yeah. I mean, after no, it was.
It made it easy to order.
So we met a bunch of guys from the Netherlands.
Yes.
And we had a lot of fun talking to them. You were gaming with the crew, and then Mike and I were talking to the other guy.
Yeah, because we were talking to the one guy in the beginning.
Yeah.
I broke off from you guys to go play Mario 1.
Yeah.
And by myself, and then I died. I came back. The guy said, "Hey, man, sweet Max Verstappen or Red Bull polo."
Yeah.
I was hoping, dude. That's like the dream of mine when I'm wearing like something like that.
To meet a Dutch bro.
Yeah, to be like, "Hey, man, sweet polo." Like that's so.
That was
so
a dream
cool.
come true.
Yeah, dude, my dreams came true that night. I'm like, hell yeah, I love racing. And then because we were talking to the one guy about the Netherlands. I'm like, oh, like, is there any reason, like, or not any reason? I'm like, oh, like, is it like fun to visit? He's like, yeah. They have Stroopwafel.
True, I love Stroopwafel.
Is Amsterdam in the Netherlands?
I think so, yeah.
Well, Amsterdam's, I feel like a popular tourist place. People
go
there.
Drugs.
Is that where you get like?
I think like anything
the marijuana
legal.
there.
Well, I think just anything's legal.
Huh.
The marijuana.
I don't know. I know people bike a lot in Amsterdam.
I think people bike a lot everywhere in Europe.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I just know that about Amsterdam. Okay. But yeah, they're like, eh. But yeah, the one guy that you guys were talking to the whole night, he was
cool, yeah.
He was part Korean because he said he spoke Korean, English, and Dutch.
Yeah. He might have even spoken like a little bit of Spanish or something.
I don't know. It's crazy. Just like, I think just in a lot of other countries, especially the ones that aren't as
maybe
big.
even French. Like it was just a proximity thing for him.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if they spoke a different language.
In Ohio,
like
I wouldn't really care. But like if it
if they spoke like a different language, like in
New Jersey,
a couple hours away drive or like an hour away drive. I don't know how big the Netherlands are, but an hour away, you're gonna be much more likely to learn the language.
Yeah, but no, that was really cool. And then you were gaming with them, playing
we played. What were we playing? Smash, and then we played.
I don't remember the Smash. Yeah,
I wrote Smash in my book. We played Smash because I was like sitting down talking to them. They're like, "Here, I was like, you have a controller," and I'm like, "I'm really bad at Smash." They're like, "It's fine." I'm like, "All right." Tough, I was very intoxicated at this point.
Whoa, chill out. This is a Valley Frame podcast.
Well, that's why I used the fancy word. I'm not trying to get us demonetized. You just talked about how Amsterdam has drugs.
It's Amsterdam.
All right. Well, I wasn't going to mention that. I was going to mention the bikes and call it a day.
Okay.
But yeah, I was...
It's more than just the drugs in Amsterdam, dude. Anything's legal.
I was feeling really, really good at this point. Just having fun, making new friends. Yeah. Sucking at Smash Bros. Yeah, we played Mario Kart. I was really bad.
Yeah, you were.
We played Rainbow Road. Because I played Rainbow Road twice. Yeah. And I hate that. I dislike... Rainbow Road on Double
Dash is tough. Double Dash is tough.
I really, really, really dislike playing Rainbow Road while intoxicated, and it's not the first time and not the last. And I just every time I'm like, why would you pick Rainbow Road? This is the most difficult map. Like,
chaos.
yeah, I don't like flying off the ledge every 2 minutes.
It was just choosing chaos.
Yeah, so we did that. They ended up peacing out. And then we ended up playing with
Mike and I got involved.
We played with some frat guys.
Oh, I forgot about
we
that.
Played. Was that? Did we play? No, maybe we didn't play. Maybe I don't think I played, because then I played when we met those British girls.
I thought you did play with the frat. Bro.
I played with the British girls because we played Rainbow Road.
Again.
Maybe I played Rainbow Road with the frat guy.
I'm pretty sure the frat guy had an Eagles hat.
Maybe.
Or at least the frat guy's friend had an Eagles hat. Yeah, that's what it was.
Man, was that the second Eagles fan that we met?
We went another one?
We didn't really meet him. The one day Mike was wearing... Did he wear a bird shirt?
A lot. He definitely
wore
it
to Universal, and when we were in lines, it was like, "Go Birds!"
Oh, I don't.
I forgot. I don't think I mentioned that, but we met a couple of Birds fans.
Was he wearing an Eagles shirt that day?
I think maybe no, because I think that the lady said something to him, so he must have been wearing a shirt or a hat. The day of Universal.
Oh, yeah, he was wearing an Eagles shirt.
Yeah. Well, that's it's just it's cool, especially when you're, across the world, you're still meeting people who like the same sports team as you.
No, it's true.
That's how I felt with my Red Bull polo.
Yeah.
But especially because they were locals.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. Double Dash is tough. Double Dash is a hard game. So you played that for a while?
Yeah, we played Rainbow Road multiple
times,
and I just did not have fun with it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, I thought it was a pretty good time as far as going out goes. I was pretty not interested in it. But this was a pretty happy medium for me, I think.
I got a killer picture of me in the elevator at the end of the night.
Yeah.
I don't know where Mike's at. Mike's not even in the elevator with us.
Well, the door's open still.
But I'm just smiling with
how'd you take the picture?
With my glasses.
Oh, okay.
You can see the me with my arms down. I press the button.
How did you take
and then I'm just I don't think I would really take that picture sober. Yeah. But that was one of our busier days too.
Yeah, that was definitely a jam-packed day. High quality day.
How long are we at? 40 minutes.
We're at 41 minutes.
You want to get done this next day?
Yeah, I think we can probably get done this next day.
I think so too. So this was our
send-off to Osaka.
Was this our last day in Osaka? So we started it off with some good old shopping.
Naturally.
As we do. This is at the point of the trip where I feel like I was actually
time to shop.
Actively shopping. Yeah. I had started at some point in Osaka. Because it might have been Kyoto when I started shopping at the Poke Center.
I only have
I think this was when I was really shopping, because we went to Umeda, we went to a shopping mall, which we went to a Nintendo store, and this one wasn't crazy crowded, so I was able to pick up a sweet Nintendo T-shirt.
Yeah, it was fun.
And they also had the coolest gachapon machine in there.
True.
It was the most expensive, but it was keychains, and they were parts of different controllers.
Yeah, that was awesome. I got the book from Mario Galaxy that had just been released, so that's cool.
You got it, or you got a picture?
I got it.
You bought that?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't remember that.
I should have gotten a plush of some sort.
I don't remember them. I was hoping they would have something Super Mario's
Mario. You know who they
World.
don't like in Japan, dude?
Who?
Waluigi.
Yeah, dude.
They had every character.
Did they
every character.
They had Wario's?
Yes. Everybody but Waluigi.
I don't know. I remember getting my shirt.
I'm gonna look. Why don't they like Waluigi in Japan?
I don't know.
You can fill the dead space.
Yeah, so they had these really cool gachapon machines. You kind of cut me off there, and they're parts of a controller that are on a keychain. I got one. It was a little the buttons on the GameCube controller, and it's cool. They're you push them. It's a high quality item. And then I got one that's the joystick from the Nintendo 64 controller, in case I wanted to hurt my palm. I could do the spinny thing that people did in Mario Party. But it was cool. I really liked that Nintendo store. I definitely picked up some more stuff at the Pokemon Center they had there. And then what did we do next? We went to a shopping street. I don't know where it was in location to Umeda. It is
canonical that they don't really like Waluigi.
Well, Waluigi wasn't made by the original creator.
Well, they also just They don't like him because he's like not. I don't know. The Google AI says, and this is from Reddit. He lacks an established identity beyond being a sidekick to an anti-character, and often feels like a filler character in spin-offs rather than a core Mario character.
Yeah, but he's cool.
Japanese audiences tend to prefer established iconic characters, while Western fans embrace Waluigi's chaotic, meme-worthy personality.
They just don't get it.
Yeah.
They don't get it.
Like,
they don't know what they're missing.
Why couldn't they have had a Waluigi plush?
Yeah,
or
they
anything?
don't know what they're missing. I was hoping they would have like a Cape Mario, and they didn't.
Gotcha.
Or like,
it was cool. It was a good story.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was a good story.
But yeah, so we was there a Pokemon Center there or not? I thought there was, but I didn't have a picture of any like.
No,
stuff.
I don't think there was.
Maybe not. All right. Well,
I didn't buy it.
I don't remember which Pokemon Center I was like really shopping at. Maybe the last one then.
Kyoto, I thought.
Yeah, I think that's where it started. But I thought I shopped at a couple.
I think maybe you. I don't remember if you got anything in the other Osaka one.
I don't think so. I think I started later. I don't know. Regardless, we went to this little shopping street, and I finally had a dish that I had been saying I really need to have this at some point, and it was rice curry.
Yeah. Oh, it looks so good.
It was really good.
It was good.
You know, I've made a couple curries, Japanese curries myself since I've been back home, and they've not been as good as this.
No, this really hit the
Well, this
spot.
was, they have like curry you can make with like lots of vegetables and meat in it.
Yeah.
This one was more of just like a sauce. I think there were some maybe like little vegetable chunks, but it was,
not really.
you know, it was a bed of rice, a nice big pork cutlet, and then the sauce
Breaded,
on it.
fried.
Yes.
And
Some
just a ton of
tonkatsu
curry.
pork. And it was, so I think that's a good way to eat the curry too. It's just
so
like a
good.
glaze for the, it was good. It was very good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
And that was kind of cool. It was like, that was just like a full Japanese restaurant. There was no English text on the menu. We just pointed and were like, hey, can we have this?
Yeah, no, you're right. That was cool. We were like the only ones in there. I mean, maybe there's a few.
There was a couple of people, yeah, but it was not crowded. It was good though. It definitely lived up to the hype, and you know, it's something that I wanted to have. So after that, we had, I think I'm gonna say, the most unexpected part of the trip.
Yeah.
We went to this, I guess it was within walking distance here. I don't remember what it was called. It was shrine, temple. I think it was a shrine because I'm pretty sure I got a stamp here. I didn't do any temple stamps. So it must have been a shrine, and it was under construction. That's not really the important part, but just like in the middle of the shrine, just like on the ground, they had a man who was doing tricks with a monkey.
Yeah.
A little monkey, and
Yep.
it looks like he does have a leash on for some of it, but he's just wearing like this, he's wearing people clothes.
Yep.
Like a traditional Japanese shirt and like parachute pants.
Yeah, the parachute pants are great.
But it, like, what are you doing, man?
I'm just looking at pictures.
Well, can
of
you
Pokemon
dial?
plushies. I'm dialed.
Can you dial?
I'm dialed.
And he was, you know, the monkey's doing tricks. This guy, the monkey was jumping over stuff. It was crazy, and the guy liked to hype the monkey up. He had this drum,
Yeah,
like
the
to get
drum
ready
was
for the
great.
trick. And when the guy would drum, the monkey would bow, and he would like get ready to do the trick. And he had his like hands behind his back. It's the craziest thing. And he would like just jump over these things. And I just
Yeah, he was an awesome little dude.
like at one point too, when he's like trying to. Obviously we didn't know what the guy was saying.
Yeah.
But he was like hyping the monkey up, and at one point it just looks like the monkey's whispering in his ear. He's like doing this. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's a crazy showmanship. Like how is this guy not on like Japan's Got Talent, dude?
Maybe
this
he
would
is,
win.
dude. I don't know.
Well, what's he doing just at a random shrine? It's just, it was so unexpected, and I think that's one of the things that made it great. Was that why on earth would that be a thing that was happening? You know.
Yeah, who's to say, man?
And definitely one of the underrated parts of the trip for me, because I love monkeys and I love animals doing tricks. So I was a big fan.
Yeah.
But yeah, so after that shrine, we took another go at getting to
Give it
Koreatown
another
after our failed
Give it
attempts
another shot,
earlier
yeah.
on the trip. Yeah, dude, because it was not that much after. When did we get the curry? At like 2:30 or 2?
I don't know.
at 2:15 because
Okay.
it was not that much later, and I remember being very.
Yeah, I didn't eat anything at the Koreatown.
We didn't get. I thought, didn't we get dessert or something? I got.
I
ice
don't think I
cream.
got anything.
I got some kind of ice cream at the end, but I wanted to get a Korean corn dog because Korean corn dogs are awesome.
Yeah,
They're
Mike
like,
got that potato thing.
what potato?
That
thing?
smashed potato thing.
Was that in Koreatown?
I think it was a potato. Yeah, oh, it's definitely in Koreatown.
Yeah, was that like on the way out?
I guess.
But I got a corn dog. I remember being pretty full like before I had it, but I wasn't gonna not get the corn dog.
Yeah.
And their corn dogs are not like, a hot dog with the batter. The batter tastes different, first of all, but they're big on sugar. Like you'll put like powdered sugar or just normal sugar on the outside of it. Kind of like those like cheese balls I got at the Korean restaurant earlier in the trip.
Yeah.
But it was so you could get
Yeah, I don't know that kind
your
of thing's
corn
my
dog
vibe.
with beef in it, or not beef, or pork, whatever the meat is. I got one that was just cheese all the way down. So it was just like the best cheese stick you could ever have.
Just cheese.
It was so good. And that was another note I had here was that it was very non-touristy. There was barely any
it was
tourists.
wild, man. We were
I had to really dial in.
we were definitely out on our own.
I had to really dial in to get my corn dog because like I had like an order number and I'm just like my Japanese is not great. I gotta listen for this phrase. I kept saying it in my head, the number. I forget what it was, but I'm just like when I hear this, I know. I go up and get my food, and I did it. I did it. I
Success.
I got my corn dog and it was very good.
Yeah.
Because they had different like crazier ones. I just got just cheese and then like the powdered sugar.
What
on the
crazy
outside.
thing are we gonna do next?
It was crazy compared to like a normal corn dog. But
Oh, without a doubt.
I
yeah.
love Korean corn dogs.
Without a doubt.
They love
That's
cheese
good.
and I love cheese.
Yeah. It's a
We
match
get
made
along.
in
We get
heaven.
along swimmingly.
Match made in heaven.
But yeah, that was cool. It was nice to do another non-touristy.
Yeah,
thing.
I did think that was cool. I remember on the walk back we were looking for a little gotcha and then
man,
remember the XG gotcha?
Yeah, we were trying to get these pins of
Yeah.
XG,
Well, that's what I was looking at. Actually.
and I ended up buying like 8 of them.
You got a
dude,
whole lot of them. Yeah.
to get my favorite girl, and then it fell off of my backpack on the train.
Oh, that's tragic.
It's like in the Polar Express. When
Except for it
the
didn't-
bell falls
it
through
didn't
his
come
thing.
back to you, though.
But I did get it. I didn't. Santa
Yeah, it
didn't
didn't
deliver it
come
to me.
back
I
to
delivered it
you.
to my house. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Like I'm not what I have done with it. They're all still, they're all still in the same place
Yeah.
in my bag with my other gotchas. I haven't really figured out what to do with a lot of them, like especially like pins and stuff and keychains.
Dang, I'm looking at all the all the videos and like put in the thing. Oh man.
But yeah,
I
so
gotta
that
go
was
through all the photos.
that was one of the. What else did we do that night? We went back to Dotonbori for the last time.
Yeah, run it back.
I went and to what was it called? Geigo. To Geigo.
Yes, yeah.
And this one that had a food court was doing the Quince collaboration.
Yeah, Mike and I definitely got another.
But they had, just like your My Hero ones, they had these. What are these called?
takoyaki,
No, that's the thing.
taiyaki,
Yeah. I think taiyaki.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not filled with red bean paste. It's a
still
custard
taiyaki,
one.
Yeah.
And you got like a little Quince. What did I get?
Did you get like a little standee or
Oh, coaster.
a coaster?
I think a coaster.
Coaster. Yeah, Mike and I ran for another round of My Hero ones. This time I got Armored All Might, which was cool. I think you got Deku.
I think you guys traded.
No.
I got.
It was like proof of like I'm his master.
I
like,
got
taught him
a
everything. I'm his sensei.
Miku shaped
Coaster.
taiyaki.
Oh,
And it
okay,
actually
yeah.
looked like her. Like yours didn't.
Yeah,
really
well,
look-
because I was at like a My Hero ones was like a collab.
Well,
with
this
a
one it
collab.
looks like they're like. I think they were like the pictures that they had for the collaboration. They were wearing like traditional clothes. So like
Yeah.
I don't know. You could tell that's Miku, I guess.
Yeah, you definitely can, without a doubt.
Yeah, it's like a chibi.
The little
face.
swoop. The hair
Yeah,
swoop.
it's got the swoop.
Yeah.
And then I think I got an Ichika
Coaster,
I got a couple coasters too because they had like at some point I don't remember when, it might have been in Akihabara, but they had a flat gachapon machine where it just
Yes,
press out
yeah,
the
yeah.
flat thing, and it was like a coaster, but like the packaging it was in is so nice. I just have it. It's like a book almost.
I think that was in
and I have them flipped up, sitting in my bedroom. I'm like, I'd never.
that
use
was
the
in a
coaster.
Namco store that I bought a bunch of One Piece cards at.
Oh yeah, that seems familiar.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember where that was.
But
I
yeah,
don't
so
remember.
that's how we ended our
Kinda
time in
bookends it,
Dotonbori.
man.
I'm pretty sure I ended it with some Pinots and Coolish.
I'm sure I ended it with some 7.
Oh, you know what? Was this the? Did I get? I think I might have gotten like a full meal here. I think this was the first time I had like they have those
and you heated
cold
it
meals
up.
and the guy heated it
Yeah,
up for me,
Yeah.
which is just like that's cool.
Yeah.
He's like, "Do you want heat?" And I'm like,
Do you want heat?
I don't remember what he said.
Yes,
He's like,
please.
I don't know because hot is like atsui, but I don't remember. If that's what he
Atsuya
said.
nagashimasu.
I don't know if that's how you say heat this up. I don't know. He said something and,
Hot, please.
and like gestured towards the microwave. I'm like, yeah.
So.
Somebody got one later. Was it you who got one? You're like, no, I don't want to heat it up.
Yeah, and then I heated it up at the.
Yeah, I had it. Yeah, because you had to try to work the microwave. Mine was perfect. The guy knew he was doing way better than you trying to work
mine
that
was
microwave
fine.
at the
Mine was
hotel.
fine.
Yeah, I think I got like it was either beef or pork and rice. Very good.
Yeah,
Certainly, if that was something they offered here for that price point, I would be all over it.
for sure.
Like if they sold
sure.
those at like Costco, dude, I would get like 10 of them.
I mean, there's plenty to get at Costco for
Yeah.
a reasonable price.
Not like something that could be almost good for you.
well, yeah,
or not horrible
chicken
for you.
bacon.
Chicken bake is horrible for you.
Chicken bacon.
But yeah, so I guess that's part 2, the longest part of the trip. But
True.
that was our time in the Kansai region.
Yeah. Man, I miss it. Well, thank you guys for listening as always. We'll be back next week with who knows what.
Yeah, we'll figure it
Could
out.
be anything.
We'll figure it out.
But
Probably more of the Japan trip.
Yeah. I mean, it's just. I'm so sad.
Yeah.
Pour one out
Till
for the
next-
Japan
don't-
trip.
Dump water on me. Till next time. All right.
That was stupid. All right. Peace.